All right, things that need to be said in Christianity. Part 2. I was going back and forth on whether I should say it, but it needs to be said, man. So recently, probably about the last month and a half, I started to learn about witchcraft. Not to get involved in witchcraft, not to do witchcraft, but to learn about it. We need to learn about Satan's devices because there's so much that he has exposed to the people that are in witchcraft, and there's a lot of people that were in it that came out of it and they're now Christians. And it's important for us to learn this stuff because in order for, to protect ourselves and our families. And one thing I'll talk about that I learned is celebrities and secular music. I know you've heard it before, and you're going to continue to hear it, but if you don't understand how deep it is, then you don't get the full picture. Listening to secular music, they know, those celebrities and like famous preachers and pastors, famous ones, not well known, but famous. I'm talking about the ones that live lifestyles like celebrities. They know that, let's talk about the secular music. They know that there is a war going on. There's a war going on over your soul. And Satan is not necessarily, not that Christians are not targets, because Christians are targeted, because he needs to stop you from shining light. But they know that this is a war over souls. What we're living is a war over souls. And Satan wants to take as many souls as he can with him, because he knows that he's going to be destroyed. And so there's a war over humanity, over whose image you're going to reflect. And they pray over this music that, you think you're just listening to music, but you're actually, you're listening to things that, they open up portals. It allows spirits, it doesn't even have to necessarily be to enter you, but to be around you. You welcome them into your atmosphere, and they get to influence you because they know how the spirit realm works. And unfortunately, Satan's done the best he can to prevent Christians from even learning about his devices. You bring up, witchcraft in front of a Christian, and they'll be like, "Oh, you don't need to touch that. Don't touch that subject." But meanwhile, they know how everything operates because demons and Satan give them insight on the spiritual realm. So they know how to curse you. They know when you violate your rights, and you don't know when you violate your rights because nothing comes against the blood. You got this hedge of protection, and you do. And it's true that the blood, has victory over everything. But what about when you violate that? Who's teaching you that you can violate that? You can violate your protection. You can come out from under the hedge of protection that you are under in Christ, and you can be vulnerable. And this is this stuff that they know. The kingdom of darkness knows this stuff, and that we're ignorant to. So when it comes to any minister that's famous and they water down the truth, they're compromised because they get paid to compromise. And then with secular music, they get paid to push certain agendas. And if they can get you to listen to their music, they can get you to allow spirits into the atmosphere. And even some of the songs, they get inside of you. You keep listening to them, they get inside of you, and In certain situations, they influence you. You might get angry. There's so many different things. But secular music is a device of Satan. It can cause you to reflect his image. It can prevent you from reflecting God's image. All of this entertainment and stuff in this world, you got to realize that it is the world. So it makes sense that it influences you to be worldly. Satan's trying to keep everybody's focus off of God and on, entertainment and all of that stuff, because he knows that if he can get you to be reflecting his image when it's all said and done, you're gonna have a problem. So that's just something that needs to be said, among many things that need to be said in Christianity. Y'all be blessed and have a good day.